Hey everybody, can you hear me? Hear me. Let me know, let me know. Hey, hey, hey. What's going on? Put a one in the chat if you can hear me. What's up? What's up? What's up? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Put a one in the chat if you can hear me. What's up, beautiful people? What up, what up, what up, what up, what up? Perfect. Hey, cool beans. How y'all doing? I'm finna test out some stuff, y'all. I've been playing around with my comments. So if your comments is fire today, we gonna feature you on the live stream. All right. So hey, Ashley, how you doing? What's going on? Hey, okay, this looks really good. I get to see y'all face and name and all that cool stuff. So what's up, what's up, what's up? And we got my husband on the ones and twos. He is joining us today as our moderator. So when you see him in the comments, just hit him up and be like, what up, what up, what up, what up? Burr, 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 burr. They should have never gave me comments, okay? They should have never gave me comments, all right? I am using Ecamm. That's what I'm using. I am using Ecamm. What up, Les? What it do? What it do? And like my husband said, don't forget to like the video, everyone. Please, please, please don't forget to like the video. Um, help a sister out. What's up, Miss Holmes? I'm from the M Town too, baby. What it do? Hey, so let me know. Look, let me know in the chat if y'all like me shouting y'all out on screen. Okay. I think we're gonna keep this up for when we go live. All right. So, anywho, welcome, 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 beautiful people. How y'all feeling? How y'all feeling? Tell me how y'all feeling. All right. All right. So anyway, I know how knowing that can be on a replay, so we finna get it going. But anywho, if you're new to the live stream, go ahead and smash the like button and subscribe to the YouTube channel. I just want to say what up, everybody. Also, let me say this too. If our YouTube videos help you in any form or fashion, if you enjoy our content, go ahead and smash the share button and share this out on your Facebook platform, your YouTube platform, your Twitter platforms, your stories, wherever you have a social media presence. Help us spread the word by getting the brand out. And so that would be greatly, greatly, greatly appreciated. Also, your girl is monetized right here on YouTube. So if you're feeling generous in your spirit, you can hit us with a super chat or a super sticker. All right. So let's get into the conversation for today. If you all don't know who I am, my name is Audria Richmond. All right. I'm going to get into who I am in great detail right here in a moment. But please, please, please make sure you like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. All right. Okay. So we about to get into it. So I wanted to have this conversation because a lot of people have a lot of ideas. I know I'm not the only one. Just put me in the chat if that's you. Like if you are a person that has a ton of ideas, you like, oh my God, I don't even know what to do. I have so many ideas that I don't even know where to get started. And if you are a person that has a lot of ideas, I'm one of those people. I'm never gonna tell you to niche, right? I know there's a lot of gurus who teach that, but I'm never gonna tell you to niche, and I'm gonna tell you why. The reason that a lot of coaches tell people to niche is because they know that a person that's multi-passionate will try to do all things at the same time. Okay. And so because of that, right? Because of that, what end up happening is you end up feeling like you can't launch anything. How many times have y'all heard people say that? Like, oh, you got a niche. Oh, if you don't niche, the boogeyman gonna come for you. But the truth of the matter is, you know, what end up happening is, and I really want to make sure that y'all get this, right? Oftentimes, too, you're working with a coach who ain't got capacity for your brilliance. I just had to put it out there. Okay. Yes, I'm clapping for myself. Like, I need y'all to know that there's a lot of coaches out here who don't have the capacity for a creative person. If you are a person with a multitude of ideas, you have a lot of ideas, a lot of people ain't built to handle you, boo. And that's why people love it over here in the uncloned world, because we're not going to make you niche, but we will want you to focus. All right. Throw focus in the chat for me. That is something you need to do. So I'm not going to tell you to niche, but I am going to tell you to focus. And what I mean by that is when we're focused, we can get things done. All right. When we're focused, we can give whatever we're focused on our best attention. So no, I'm not going to tell you to niche, but I will tell you to focus. All right. Okay. So I'm going to introduce myself for those who may not know who I am. My name is Audria Richmond, and I'm a serial entrepreneur with over 16 years of branding, business, and marketing experience. We run a multi-seven-figure company with an A+ team. I'm an executive coach and consultant to high-performing entrepreneurs. I'm a 5-time Amazon bestselling author of multiple books, to include my most recent book, UnCloned Marketing. I'm the CMO and CEO of UnCloned Media, and I'm the recipient of 6 awards in branding, marketing, and entrepreneurship. So it's safe to say you're in the right place. Also, hey, Ashley, what's going on, boo? Okay, so I want to show you this first before we dive into the deep dive of this conversation. The first thing I really want to drive home here is, hold on one second. I need to see if I'm live somewhere else, because it's showing that I got 29 people on YouTube, but I don't see them. Unless y'all invisible. It's showing it on my dashboard, but I'm not seeing it on oh, there it is. It just updated. Okay, come through. Thing a little slow. Got it. All right. So I want to talk about this first, because I think a lot of the times people don't know where they are as it relates to their offer. And so before we can start testing our ideas, we have to know what stage we are with our offer, right? And so, and we're just going to do a quick little poll real quick, all right? So if you are a person with no offer, just put no offer in the chat. Essentially what that means is you have absolutely nothing to sell. Like currently right now, you're not taking money from anybody. You don't have anything to sell. What this look like? This may look like you don't have a website to send people to. You don't have a checkout page to send people to. You don't have your offer solidified and ready for people to give you money for. So if you in a no offer bucket, meaning you have absolutely nothing to sell, right? Okay, you don't have anything to sell, just put no offer in the chat, all right? The next thing, a just getting started offer. A just getting started offer is really about just getting started, meaning this is your first time getting money from people. This is your first time collecting money from people, meaning this is your very first offer in the marketplace. So for me, when I first got started online, my very first offer was a one-on-one group. Well, it wasn't even a group. It was a one-on-one coaching program for entrepreneurs, teaching them how to build a brand online. That was my very first offer. And then my second offer was a group coaching program called Building Big Brands. All right. And so your just getting started offer is your very first offer in the marketplace. This is the first offer that you're selling and getting people to buy from you. So if this is your just getting started offer, just put just getting started in the chat. All right. Now, by the time you get to a beta offer or an uncloned offer, you're a little bit more advanced, you're a little bit more mature, and you have way more experience in your business. All right. And so a beta offer is you validating the need for what you have. Now, some people might think that, like, well, ain't that's what my just getting started offer is? Isn't it my beta offer? And no, I'm going to tell you why. Typically, when you're just getting started, you haven't put a lot of work into the offer itself to begin with. So let me break it down so it can make sense. So if you're selling, let's say you're doing a just getting started offer is your very first offer. Hopefully you have not built out an entire membership platform or an entire course back end. Like you haven't built out all of these assets without having customers. Because if you did do that without having customers, you probably realize, and dang, I should have seen if there was a need for this. And this is the purpose of a beta offer. Okay. And so a just getting started offer for me is something that you can easily execute on. A just getting started offer is something that you can, turn around in a very short period of time. So think of one-on-one calls, any type of service that takes you a week or less, to me, that's like a just getting started offer. Another example of just getting started offer, if you in e-commerce, is maybe buying like a sample, some sample products and like putting it out there and marketing it and getting people to buy it. To me, that's just like just getting started. However, when we transition into beta offer, a beta offer is really when you're trying to validate the need for an offer or you're trying to test a new offer. So let me repeat that. You're selling a beta offer if you're trying to validate the need for your offer or you're testing a new idea. I personally love beta offers. Right now, we're in the process of selling a beta offer right now. We're looking at, and I'll take y'all kind of behind the scenes on what we're working on. So I don't know if y'all was on the YouTube video we did last week, but we offered everyone an opportunity to book a one-on-one call with us. Congratulations to those who did. We're still in the middle of doing calls. That's why I'm trying to hurry up and rush through this YouTube video before about 2:00. But anywho, the offer that we are presenting on the call is a beta offer, right? It's not, we haven't put a bunch of marketing behind it. It's just something we're testing. And once we get a sale, we'll know that people want the beta offer. Does that make sense? So we already have a commitment for this beta offer. And the beta offer, we have the checkout page. We have like all the details of the offer. And I don't know what's going on with my Sam cart. It's acting kind of wonky. But anyway, I got to create the offer on our Kartra account. But anyway, I said all that to say, it's a test. I don't know. I didn't know if anybody was going to buy the offer until I presented the offer. And Ashley, she's on here. She's the first person to purchase this beta offer. But we still have, let's see, we still got we still got 8 calls remaining. And so, and this is the other thing too, we don't invite everybody into this offer. If we don't feel like we can help you, if we don't feel like this is going to be a good look for you, we don't even tell you about it. We just be like, all right, we get off the call and we keep it moving. And so everybody don't even get exposed to this offer depending on where they are in their business. And so just keep in mind that a beta offer is you validating the need for what it is that you have. And it's about you being able to test an idea before the market gets to see it. If everybody got that, just got it in the chat. All right. Now, uncloned offer, and this is something that a lot of people will never graduate to because they cannot unlearn what they already know. But the uncloned offer is really reserved for the select few that get it. All right. And let me tell you about what you got to be experiencing if you are at the uncloned offer stage. The only time you're thinking about uncloning your offer is when you are in a competitive market and you're being constantly compared to. Okay. If you are in a competitive market, okay, I mean, it's hella competitive. And right now you have competition. See, a lot of people don't have competition yet. And I realized this when I was doing the certification program for one of our clients. I mean, for one of our coaches, we had a conversation around the uncloned offer. And one of the things that I noticed was that she was having a difficult time developing an uncloned offer for her project. And it really boiled down to the fact that an uncloned offer is not for everybody, right? And I realized that now. And even though when you get to this stage of needing to unclone your offer, it's because you currently have competition. And this is not fake competition, meaning you're actually being compared. You're in the marketplace. People are now comparing you to other people who do what you do. Do everybody got that? Put a 1 in the chat. All right. If you get what I mean by that. And so a lot of people don't make it to the stage of competition. A lot of people don't make it to the stage of being compared to other options. So for instance, when somebody is about to buy a product or service, are you in the lineup? And if you're not in the lineup, you don't even need to be thinking about uncloning your offer because you don't have any traction. You don't have any momentum. Like there's a lot of things you just don't even have going on just yet. So you really don't need to be uncloning an offer because you don't have no competition. So the only people who ever make it to needing to make an offer that's so innovative, that's so uncloned, that's so different, that's so disruptive are those who have momentum, they have traction, they have an audience, and they have competition. And so if you're trying to come out with this uncloned offer and you don't have no experience with creating an offer, you have no experience with testing offers through the beta offer, then you probably shouldn't really be doing, you probably not even thinking about being uncloned just yet. Okay. Does this give you clarity? Just put clarity in the chat if this gives you clarity. Because if you get this, you will get everything else that we're about to talk about. All right. So I had to set the stage before we get into it. So how many of you all have the offer system? And if you don't have the offer system, we do have a deal right now where you can get the offer system, the offers course, and the offers planner for it's fairly low. It's super low. So if you interested in learning more about that, you can send a text message. My husband, he's gonna put the number in the chat if you're watching here on YouTube Live. If you're not on YouTube Live, you can send us a text message to 404-965-4113. So if you want the offers planner, if you want the offers course, and you really want to take building your offers out a little bit more seriously, you can send us a text message to 404-965-4113. All right. Okay. And I'll pop this on screen real quick for those who are watching the replay. All right. Okay, so with that being said, let me carry on. So let's get into inside of the uncloned offers system. If you have it, we actually give you 70 offers that's already ready to go. All you got to do is name it, price it, and start marketing it and tell people about it. So if you have the offer system and you have the offers planner, go to the bonus tab in the back of your planner, and there are 70 offers that are ready to sell, where all you got to do is name it, price it, and put it out there. So if you have the offers planner, make sure you tap into that. All right. Okay, moving on. So now we're going to get into the 5 different beta types. Okay. And this is something that we teach, that we taught during the UnCloned Offers Challenge last year. And so I want to go over, how do I get paid to test my ideas, right? How am I making money to test my ideas? So there's 5 different betas, and I'm going to go over it. You got the replay. Make sure you go back and reference this. All right. So let's get into it. Also, if you have any questions, now is the time to start putting them in the chat. So when we get to the Q&A portion of this live stream, I can answer your questions. All right. So if you have any questions, now is the time to put them in the chat. That way, when we get to Q&A, I can answer your questions. All right. So we're going to go over 5 beta types. And these are all different strategies that you can use to test your ideas. Okay. If you're ready, just put ready in the chat. All right. Okay. So the first beta you can do is called the 80-20 beta. Now, all of these naming conventions and everything, these are names that we came up with, and this is based on the framework that we teach our clients. Okay. So just keep that in mind. So don't be out here trying to ask your coach, girl, unless you my client, don't be trying to ask your coach about my framework. Okay. So what I mean by that is, don't be going in your little mastermind program with your other people talking about, girl, I'm trying to launch an 80-20 beta. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. They wouldn't know because it's my stuff. Okay. Anyway, so the first style of beta is the 80-20. Okay. And the 80-20 beta is where you do 80% of the asset development, 80% of the marketing, and you don't create the deliverable until you get paid. So let me break this down. I'm gonna show you this example we have on screen. So when I first created the 12-week group coaching program, the Building Big Brands program, when we was updating and revising it and all of that, it literally did not exist. Okay, it did not exist. It was literally just like, okay, I'm gonna do a free 3-part video series. So that means I'm gonna create all the promo graphics. I'm gonna record the video on I'm gonna record the video the video series, and I'm going to do the launch. I'm going to create the sales page, and I'm going to put the sales information on there. I'm even going to create a brochure, but I'm not going to record one course video till I get a sale. Do everybody get what the 80-20 is? Just put 20 in the chat if you get it. All right. So let me break it down one more time, because this one is very advanced. Okay. It's very advanced. So the 80-20 beta, okay? Because normally I don't teach this publicly. Because everybody, sometimes people can be manipulative with these strategies. And so I'm praying that me teaching you this, you really you understand it and you don't be manipulative or spammy. Okay. Okay. So let me break it down one more time. The style of beta this is an 80-20 beta. And essentially what that means is you're going to create all the launch style. If you're in a launch circle, you know what this is. You're going to create all the assets for your launch style. In this case, it was a 3-part video series. And so typically all the assets for your launch style includes copy, graphics, web pages, like all the things, right? If you're inside the launch circle, you already know what we're talking about. If you're not in the launch circle, you need to tap in. And if you're interested in joining us in the launch circle, you can send us a text message to 404-965-4113. And let me say this too. Inside the launch circle, do not join if you're not serious about launching. Like if you're not serious about getting your ideas out, launching what it is that you have to sell, don't waste my time and don't waste your time. But if you are interested, send us a text message to 404-965-4113. Okay. All right. So getting back to the 80-20. So with the 80-20, you have we created all the assets for this promotion, which was a 3-part video series. So that means that we did all the graphics, we pre-recorded all the videos for the video series. We created the opt-in page, the thank you page, we created the sales page and the brochure. And only after I got clients did we create the first module. And so you may be thinking, well, what happens between, when somebody buy versus when they get logged in? So what we end up doing with our clients, we let them know that like this course officially starts, I want to say maybe 2 weeks after enrollment, right? Guess what we doing during those 2 weeks? We're recording the first module. Guess when the second module comes out? The following week, and the following week until all 12 weeks are done. I just gave y'all like the super hack and the super secret. And if y'all really get this, you can make you some real money, right? Because my idea was I want to do a 12-week coaching program, but I don't want to create 12 weeks of content until I got clients and customers. What do clients need to see, do, and believe in order for me to get a client? Does this make sense, everybody? If this makes sense, put a 2 in the chat. I'm going to have to put some speed in what I'm doing because I got to call it 2. So your girl gonna go and bust through. But if you have a question, you better go ahead and get it in, because when I get to the end, baby, I'm gonna have to end this thing. All right. So, all right. So let's move on to the next one. All right. So we're gonna talk about the second beta style, which is the results method. Okay. The results method. That's what this one is. The results method is where you showcase the results that you've been able to obtain for yourself personally or for someone you know. This could also be a group of people that started and ended at the same time. And as a result, you can share their experience that you have obtained by working with them. So let me tell you a quick little story. I created some t-shirts that basically they still dope, right? Like we actually want to sell this company so somebody else can do it, because it's not hard work, but it does require an operator. And I don't know, we might keep the business, just hire an operator. But nevertheless, we had a company, we still have this company. It's called I Get Clients. And I Get Clients created customized merchandise for business owners who wanted to wear their marketing message. Okay. And so the t-shirts that we would create, like the one I'm wearing in the middle, is called, that one say, I help my clients make money. And like, my friend, her shirt say, I connect bridal pros to China. So essentially what we're talking about is this shirt you could wear, you could basically come to a site, put in an order. You could order a 3-pack, a 6-pack, and a 12-pack of t-shirts. And basically you would tell us your marketing message and we would create a customized t-shirt with your brand colors and your logo on the back and it would have your marketing message on it. This is still a fire ass concept, just FYI. But I didn't know if people wanted it or not. So I made one shirt for myself. Okay. And I went to a conference, and I went to I started wearing the shirt on social media, and I made a caption. I wish I had the caption, but basically the caption was something like, hey, something about marketing message. And if you want a shirt with whatever, I'm taking clients, blah, blah, blah. Like, I don't even remember what the caption was, but nevertheless, I was testing it out, and my test was my evidence. I have results that I can do it for you because I've done it for myself. Hence the shirt that I'm wearing. All right. Hence the shirt that I'm wearing. So just keep in mind that, like, this was me trying to prove that I have results. Like, hey, I did this shirt for me. You know I can do it for you. And so this goes for anything. Hey, I wrote a book for myself. I can help you write a book. I did this for myself. I can do this for you. I literally just posted a whole reel about this. All right. So there's that. Okay. The next style of beta is pre-sale the vision. Okay. Pre-sale the vision. So I had an idea. I was like, I want to create done for you cartridge systems, right? I want to test out an idea where I create, landing pages and opt-in pages for people, and I want to build them out in cartridge. I want them to not think about the opt-in page, the thank you page, none of that. I want to do everything, and I want to give them a video and a guide on how to import these customized opt-in pages for their business, right? And I was like, I don't really know if people even want this. So what I ended up doing was I created a presentation very similar to this, and I basically presented it. I proved my case. So the beginning of the training was like, hey, building a funnel is a lot of work. That, creating, learning how to use a new tool is a lot of work, blah, 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 blah. We know that you're busy, blah, 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 blah. Like, I was just like selling the pain point, right? And then I was like, so if you are a person who just don't want to think about how to put this together, blah, 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 blah. And this is where it comes into pre-selling the vision. This is not an 80-20. The only thing I did up until this point is just a slide deck. That's it. I didn't have no offer page. I think I just had a checkout page, but that was about it. And so I was like, look, I'm not going to offer this service until we get 5 people. I'm not going to offer this service till we get 3 people. That's an example of pre-sale division. So I'm telling you what I'm thinking about doing. Just a thought, like, hey, I'm thinking about doing this is what it's going to look like. This is, if I was to do this, this is what you're going to get. If you're interested, okay, if you're interested, then, go to this website and put down a deposit. That's me pre-selling the vision. And we did really well with this. Like, I know for a fact we made like close to like $20,000 offering this service. And I'm like, if I actually wanted to get back into doing this, I could. But again, you will notice that I have a lot of good ideas, but not enough capacity. So that's what your girl be running into. I be having these billion-dollar ideas, but like when it comes to capacity and team, baby, people don't want to work. That's a whole nother live stream. But anyway, is this helpful? Okay, if this helpful, put a 2 in the chat. All right. We have like a few more betas to show. So if you have questions, now is a good time to be putting your questions in the chat. If you do not have a question, then you will miss your opportunity to ask a question, because when the live stream is up, it's up. So if you have any questions, go ahead and put it in the chat. All right. Okay, moving on. The next style of beta is live in action. So this one is a little bit different. Okay. Live in action, we actually do this a lot. Let me just say this. How many of you all have ever said you wanted to do a workshop on a Saturday and you start selling tickets before the workshop? Just put me in the chat if that is you, right? So I had an idea. Again, all of this stuff starts with an idea. And let me also say this. A lot of times people try to make launching like so hard, and it's like not hard, bro. Like literally launching is just you taking your ideas and putting it into the world. And if you want to continue to tell people about your idea, you launch again, you launch again, you launch again. But I digress. So I had an idea for a program. Okay. I had an idea for a program. And the idea that I had for the program was like, I want to do a program called Publishing Like a Pro, where I take aspiring publishers, not authors, because when you become an author, like the way we teach in Publishing Like a Pro, we teach you how to become a publisher, meaning you don't just publish one thing, you become a brand and an organization that can publish many things. So we're giving you the skill of publishing, whether that's a book, a card deck, it don't matter what it is. That's what we focus on, right? Okay, so with that being said, the style of beta is called live in action. So let me break that down. So live in action, this is perfect if you want to create an idea, set a deadline to it to get people to sign up. And then after you gauge interest, then you decide if you want to do it or not. So we was like, okay, we're going to do Publishing Like a Pro. We're going to do it over the course of 4 days. We're going to give people 2 options, and it's going to be a live intensive. So I had already outlined the curriculum. I had wrote the curriculum down. And then I already knew kind of format wise how I wanted to do it. And then my husband gave me this a really amazing idea of like adding a marketing component to it. So the first 3 days was just learning the publishing process. And if you really wanted to learn how to launch your project and put it out there in a big way, then you can sign up for the bonus day, which was a marketing day. So let me explain how this works. So people came to a website, and on the website was when I tell you it was like not a lot of information. It was the right information, but not a lot of information. Let me say that again. It was the right information, but not a lot of information. Because sometimes y'all be putting a bunch of stuff on a website and it don't mean nothing. It just been a bunch of shit just for the sake of branding sake. So on this page, it was very simple. Future logo for this program, a little blurb like, hey, thank you so much for your interest in Publishing Like a Pro intensive. Please listen to the intensive. Please listen to the audio before you join us. I was crystal clear. So guess what? I did like a 6-minute audio, 6 minutes. So instead of writing all that copy on a sales page, I sat there and did like a sales page audio. That's the best way to explain it. So I was like, look, this is what we're going to be doing during the intensive. This is what you can expect. This is what I'm going to teach you. Blah, 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 et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Y'all want to know how much money we made for a program that did not exist until day 1 of the intensive? Y'all just throw some numbers out there. How much y'all think we made off this? Okay. This is by far one of the best weekend things we ever did, and like cash in hand. How much y'all think we made? From live in action, meaning there was no portal. I think only thing, we didn't even have the Zoom link set up, nothing. Nope, not 42K. Give me another number. Nope, not 20, go up. Nope, not 10K, go up. Let's see if anybody nail it. Let's see. I'll wait for a few more. Let's see. I'm just gonna tell y'all because y'all ain't getting it. Y'all ain't getting it. Y'all ain't getting it. There we go, D. There we go, D. Hey, I'm just saying. We made $100,000. Okay, we made $100,000. Yes, you are right, Miss Cobb. We made $100,000. How many of you all would love to make $100,000 for a program you thinking about doing? You thinking about doing it? Think about that. You made 100 bands for something you was thinking about doing. See, this is why y'all need to tap in and let me be y'all launch coach. Because I know y'all got some brilliant ideas, but how you present your ideas is everything. Okay? How you present your ideas is everything. It's not just about having ideas. It's about how you present the ideas. You will notice that every single idea that I have presented, it was in a beautiful way to make people say yes. Does that make sense? See, a lot of the times you all present your ideas in trash packaging, aka you don't be launching, and you wonder why nobody ain't checking for your offer. It's because of your idea being in a raggedy outfit. And if you're not doing it properly, you're missing out. Okay? All right, so moving on. And this is another thing. like leading with money. But for some reason, it seems like people only get lit when you talk about numbers, right? And I get it. But I really need us to get to a point where we're not just so driven about money and numbers and money and numbers and money and numbers. Like, everybody ain't out here to scam you, and there are people who actually know what the hell they're doing. You just got to know how to cipher through the BS and find you somebody you can get locked in with and stay with, right? Some of my best clients have been with me for years. All right. Okay, moving on. So the last style of beta, and everybody can do this, right? This is more ideal if you have like a physical product, right? If you have a physical product, this is highly recommend for that. All right. So the next style of beta is pre-order the product. Did anybody ever pre-order UnCloned Marketing? Just put me in the chat if that was you. Do we have anybody here who pre-ordered any of our pre-order experiences? See again, packaging, baby. It wasn't just a regular pre-order. It wasn't just like hey y'all, go to my website and click the button, y'all, and buy my little thing. Like, no, it's packaging. Remember I just said that? Like, I'm saying it with my chest. Like, we didn't just say pre-order. We was like, hey, we're about to offer 6 pre-order experiences. So we offered just the book and paperback. We offered the book in, I want to say, like 5 different colors as special edition. I don't know if anybody has the hardcover, the special cover, the special edition. We had some multiple colors for a special edition. Then we did a mystery box. Then we did the collector's edition. We did the besties bundle, and then the Help Me Launch hands-on experience. So we pre-ordered every single thing except for the collector's edition. So we sold some bestie bundles. We sold a Help Me Launch hands-on experience. And let me be clear, all of these were different price points. So like the paperback was $20, the hardcover was $30, the mystery box was $500. The collector's edition, I want to say it was like, I don't know, I think it was like $250 or something like that. And the Help Me Launch experience was $2,500. So we sold pretty much every idea. Again, these are ideas. I was like, what would it be like to sell multiple colors of my book? Okay, what if I took a group of people and gave them like this really cool accelerator and workshop and all this, but they don't know it until they buy the mystery box experience? What if I created a bundle for besties, people who are best friends? What if I created an experience for people who want me to help them launch? So again, these are all ideas. Everything that we ever put on the internet, y'all, is our ideas. And we don't know if people are going to be sold on our ideas until they actually, buy it and buy into it. But in order for your ideas to get attention, you have to present it and package it in a way that makes not only them stop, but stop and pay attention, listen to what you have to say, and ultimately give you money. So hopefully y'all enjoyed how I'm able to take my ideas, test them in the marketplace, and most importantly, get paid to test my ideas. And because there's been times when I put ideas out and they flopped, and guess what? You don't know about them because they flopped. But again, there was a period of time when I tested my ideas to see if people wanted it. All right. So, and this is another version of pre-ordering the product. So we do this with digital products as well. It's not just physical products. All right. It's literally not just physical products. So if you have digital products that you want to pre-sell, you can do that as well. You can pre-sell digital products just as much as you do physical products. All right. So now let's get into Q&A. And as a reminder, all right, if you really want to get some launching and some support, some coaching, and all of the things, send a text message to 404-965-4113 so we can learn more about you and your brand and make the best recommendation. But if you're interested in grabbing the offer system to really nail your offer, or if you need help with launching your ideas, send us a text message at 404-965-4113. All right. So I really do pray that today's session was awesome for you. If you have any questions, now is a good time to drop your question in the chat. We only have a few more minutes before I have to end the live stream. But if you have any questions, let me know. Also, if you enjoyed the live stream, go ahead and give your girl a super chat or a super sticker. Because your girl is monetized now officially on YouTube. I would greatly appreciate it. And if you're watching this on the replay, you can give us a super thanks. Alrighty. So let's see. I wanted to shout out Danielle. She said, "Hey, I just received my book UnCloned and I love it." So she just got her UnCloned marketing book. I appreciate it. If you all are interested in grabbing the UnCloned marketing book, you can go to unclonedbb.com to grab the UnCloned marketing book. All right. Okay. So let's see if we have any questions. Also, let me know your biggest takeaway. I always love doing these trainings and I always love knowing like what you all need support with. So let me know your biggest takeaway. And we can go from there. All right. This is great information. This is probably what I'm lacking. Yeah, pull up. Never know. What would be considered a digital product? So actually, when you join the UnCloned Launch Circle, we actually give you our digital products 101 workshop where we teach you how to develop digital products. But a digital product could be like a workbook, a worksheet, a video training, a mini class. What else could be considered a digital product? Any type of templates. There's a lot of people selling Notion templates. We actually just did a whole training on this a few months ago around all the different things that you can sell. But if you go on Etsy and just type in digital products, you'll be amazed by all the things that you could get. All right. Okay, let's see. Thank you so much, Coach K, for the super sticker. I appreciate it. Okay. Thank you for the super sticker. I appreciate it. Let's see. All right. So let's see. Okay, so I have a financial education company that needs marketing. I already have an ebook online course and working on a book right now. What beta style should I use? Oh, that's good. Let's send us a message. Okay, so I would say continue to talk to Calvin less so we can learn more about what it is that you offer and what your primary focus is. This is what I would say. If you're talking to Calvin right now, which Calvin said you're talking to him, tell him what your primary focus is right now. I know you have the online course, the ebook, and the book, but is this one big program or are you selling these products individually? Like, what is your goal? Also, better yet, let's go back and forth with Calvin. If it makes sense, we might need to hop on a call. All right. So thank you for that, Les. All right. Okay. So let's see. Sometimes we know things, but need to hear them as a confirmation. I think similar to you with a ton of ideas. Absolutely. Absolutely. So let's see. We went over that question. Let's see if we have anything else that we need to bring up on screen. Cool beans. Cool beans. All right. So thank you all so much for today's live stream. I really enjoyed today's live stream, y'all. I appreciate the super chat, the super stickers, and if you're watching on the replay, the super thanks. I'm thanking you in advance for your time, energy, and effort. I truly, truly, truly appreciate you all for spending this Wednesday with me. If you enjoyed this live stream, make sure you go back and come back and hit the replay button, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. And until next time, y'all, let's go live an uncloned life and build what? An uncloned brand. Bye, y'all.